India is an emerging market of investors which are millennials and well researched, who understand things well, who understand digital platforms, and at the same point of time they are fast and quick in learning. Amit Ghai is an HR professional and a millennial. Why WealthMunshi understands the art of managing money, and he says we are the best at it. The biggest challenge we faced working with Amit was the initial time which he took. It took 3 to 4 years to start understanding that he needs to take some risk on his portfolio. Today, after 6 years, he's experienced the benefit of working with us and he also has made some profits. The best part of working with him is today all his financials, all his investments work for a specific goal. It could be a medical contingency for the family, a family's financial security, it could be high risk portfolio of wealth creation, it could be a kid's education fund, and at the same point of time giving him an overall view of his entire portfolio at one place. And in the end, what you should be looking out is what Amit Ghai has to share as an experience he's had with us to other millennials and HR professionals, how they can digitally manage and why they should associate with WealthMunshi.
Please share a brief profile.
I'm based out of Noida. I'm into HR profile, and now I'm quite excited because I'm moving to Hyderabad and will meet Niyesh in person.
Since how long you've been associated with WealthMunshi?
3 years back, I was in Philippines in 16-17. I think after that, I couldn't make investments because of my own risk-averse nature. But suddenly, I decided to get into it. The way they make you believe in investments, that's amazing. So after 3 years, we had multiple discussions, but I never invested a single penny. And finally, I have decided to put all the money allocation. I think the way they come up with your plans and your money, it's completely to a new level. I don't think so as an individuals, while working in our jobs, working in the businesses, we'll be able to make money out of or manage the money in that way. So managing money is an art which WealthMunshi knows the best.
What made you buy your first investment with WealthMunshi? And have you made profits from the association in spite of the COVID times?
I'll answer the second question first. Yes, it has made me the profits. I think the belief had, see, most of the people will not invest time if a client like me who was just dealing everything for 3 years. But WealthMunshi believed in you. So ultimately, there is no option left. You have to believe in WealthMunshi.
What are the changes you've noticed in your 4 years of association with WealthMunshi?
The way the strategic money management they will make for you. For example, first to put your money in health insurance. Second thing is they will insure your life. Third is they will insure your child's education. So it's not like you would always get a return out of the money. It's how you manage the money. And then they will talk about the profits. First, you secure your life and then start thinking of the profits.
Have you met any of the team from WealthMunshi?
I have not met a single person in person. Everything has been managed virtually. I have had video calls even despite of not having a face-to-face discussion. There is no lag or no delay in communication or speed of action. You and your team is always bang on time. This is something I have learned from you.
What was the best experience you've had with WealthMunshi?
The locker facility, your IT team, there is no delay. Even in these difficult times, everyone was available for help. And the actions, I must say, were amazingly prompt. You send out an email, you send out a WhatsApp text, you make a call, through whatever channel you reach out to them. Your team would get back to me immediately in one or the other way. There is no lag in communication. That, I must say, is a brilliant thing. Other than that, the best experience I have is, we have not started, okay, you buy a policy of this much, you buy a policy of that much. No, that's not the way. The way this has been done is, firstly, you have analyzed my income, my family, health of everyone, what are my spends, what are my future incomes, what are my existing investments. Everything has been taken into consideration, and then the best suited thing would have come into a place. Like one of the instance, somehow my risk appetite has gone up and I have started having an interest in equity and stocks and commodities. Outrightly said a no to me because he wanted, my portfolio to grow to an X amount and then we will put money out there. Not we will just directly jump out there. So it's not your wish and will. So I would say leave everything in Niyesh's hand and there will be a security that I can assure.
What do you think was the most unique feature of WealthMunshi?
The best experience I would get from the WealthMunshi is the team. The personalized kind of touch they will give you. You will not feel like that you are not part of the family. While I have not met but knows everything about my family, so the kind of touch they will give it to you is something what will lure you to invest with them. So it's the partnership, but yes, the team, the personal touch, the softer aspects, they are the best in the market.
What do you think is the USP of WealthMunshi?
Relationship building. It's a blend of relationship building and your financial health.
What differentiates WealthMunshi team from the other boys in business?
Again, the relationship building.
Any eye-opener you've come across and working with WealthMunshi on your finances?
Do not let your money sit idle even for a single day. That's an eye-opener.
Were the recommendations on your portfolio and your money made by WealthMunshi?
There are no thoughts about this. The answer is straight yes. Everything was in place.
What, according to you, are the core values of WealthMunshi?
You can't point a finger on a single.
Any areas of improvement you've noticed, and how can you help us enhance our services?
One is branding. I think if you're gonna make your branding better, you will have half of the business for sure in India at least.
Is there anything you're not been happy about our association?
Nothing at all.
Where do you see our association 10 years from now?
I will still be associated with WealthMunshi. I do not have second thoughts on it. I'm sure we will get into a kind of a win-win situation. The way WealthMunshi can be benefited from me is I'm a candid person. I'll give you candid feedbacks.
If you have to rate WealthMunshi from 1 to 5, 1 being excellent, where would you like to rate us?
1.
Guys, please don't forget to subscribe on the channel of WealthMunshi. Click on the bell icon and get the latest updates.
आपका पैसा हमारा भरोसा।